We are joined here on 8 News Now by Joe Yalda. Joe is the Vice President of Guest Experience for Station Casinos and for the Red Rock property. And Joe, I'm fascinated by your Station Casinos experience. If we could go back a bit, if you don't mind. You started with Station as a busser at Tide's Oyster Bar at the age of 16. Is this all correct?
This is very correct. Yeah, it's been such a blessing the last 15 years.
What a history you have as you've moved up the company. Your first couple of weeks working at Tide's Oyster Bar as a teenager, did you ever think you'd have such success moving up into the ranks of executive?
You know, I would have never thought it. I remember when I first reached out to get the position, I talked to my high school guidance counselor. He's like, I'll tell you what, I'll help you get this job. He's like, it's probably going to be the last job you ever get. This company's amazing. And little did I know that turned out to be true. Thank God to this day.
You got to put that guidance counselor on your Christmas list every year.
Definitely. Yeah. He gets whatever he wants. So.
How have you seen, you're still obviously a young man, but you've been with the company for a number of years. How have you seen stations change, improve as you look back over your own experience with the company?
You know, I've seen it evolve from everything from different restaurant experiences to different properties to being able to spend a stint at another property and come back. But one thing that's always stayed the same is they've always been a family environment, and they really treat their team members like family. And with that as the recipe, winning is there's no chance but to win at that point.
Your family literally took that, or rather took that literally, because I think I'm correct in that your sister and your brother all a part of the family, all part of the team.
Yep. Both my brother and sister are part of the family.
That's fantastic. What do they do to create at Station Casinos such a family environment?
I mean, it started 45 years ago with tonight being our anniversary. You know, it was a company built by and for locals, and with locals being such a crucial part of this town, it was a community thing. We wanted you to come in and feel like you were at home. It just wasn't another casino or a dining experience or a gaming experience. We wanted you to come and build relationships. I think anybody can agree, no matter what Station Casinos you go to, you have a relationship with one of our team members there. And that's what makes this company so special and our property so special to Las Vegas.
Let's go back to 1976. You mentioned the 45th anniversary, Frank Fertitta starting the casino. He wanted, as you referenced there, he wanted a locals place. Why was it so important, of course, later becoming Bingo Palace and Palace Station? Why was it so important for a local place for all the Las Vegans who live here, not tourists? They stay here. They want a place to go on a Tuesday night to catch the game. Why was that so important to the Fertitta family?
I think anybody who's lived in Las Vegas for a long time knows that when you leave work and the chances are you do work on the Strip, you don't want to go back to work. So I think Frank Fertitta Jr. saw that opportunity as a place of like, you know what, where would I go when I get off work? And what if I don't want to come back to the Strip? And the casino was born, and we're at where we're at today because of it.
It's always fun showing tourists Station Casino properties, going to Green Valley Ranch or Red Rock, and they're like, I didn't know this was here. This is awesome. It's a cool experience.
That's one of the biggest compliments. And I think to top it more, there's no bigger compliment than when someone returns because of the experience they had at one of our properties.
You mentioned in your bio talking about Station Casinos, the company making you the best version of yourself. How do they achieve that goal? That seems like quite a monumental challenge for a company to do, but clearly doing it.
You know, the one thing they do that's so different, and talking to people that work with other companies, is they always consistently provide you an opportunity. I think if you talk to anybody who's been in the company for multiple years, Dave Horn, the general manager of Palace Station, is a good example of this. Starting as a front desk agent at Palace, over 20 years ago, and now becoming the general manager, these opportunities present themselves. And if you're a person who takes these opportunities and runs with them, this company will provide an environment for you to succeed at whatever level you prefer to.
A lot of beautiful success stories like that. Somebody starting out at maybe a lower kind of role and just continuing to move up through hard work. That kind of moving someone up the ladder in a company always so appealing to so many when they figure out where they want to work. Let's talk about the party. We look behind you. We see 45 years. It's time to party. 4th of July around the corner. You guys got everything from fireworks to parties to different events planned for different properties. What do you want our viewers to know about how Stations is going to really celebrate?
You know, it all starts tonight where it all started for us 45 years ago. So tonight's fireworks show is at Palace Station. Doors open at 7:30. The fireworks go off at 9 o'clock. And then on the 4th of July itself, we actually have fireworks at Green Valley Ranch and Red Rock Casino. That's open to the public. So if you would like to attend, you could purchase tickets at any of the gift shops at Red Rock or Green Valley Ranch. Prices start at $10 for kids under 12 years old, $25 for adults, and at Red Rock, $50 for all you can drink packages.
4th of July fireworks are happening this weekend, but you guys are starting tonight. I love it. It's a week of fireworks.
I can't wait.
It is really, it's so important to mention this too, because I've had conversations with those at station casinos, and they talk about this as well. What does this mean for our city? Not just for the properties, not just for the business, but for our city to have a local success story of nearly half a century now.
It's community. It provided Las Vegas that sense of community that I think Las Vegas needed. It's everybody, you know, no matter what city or what country you come from, you know, when you come to a city like Las Vegas and you end up moving here, there's this like magnetic pull to our properties because it has such a community outreach. Everybody knows somebody that works at stations. Like I said before, everybody has a relationship with everybody. And when you come here, you really do feel like you're at home. And that's something that we've done that is so different, unlike anything else in the hospitality and gaming industry yet.
Joe, what would you tell that 16-year-old version of yourself? Keep your head down and keep working?
Yeah, go with the flow. And, you know, there's going to be challenges along the way, but keep going. That's going to be the best ride of your life.
Let's actually go off that point right there. Challenges along the way. What's one challenge you've had that you've been able to transcend, and what's been your favorite part personally?
I've had some personal family issues. You know, my mom was terminally ill and going through that, and, you know, eventually her passing, but the company and my team members and my leadership were there the whole step of the way. And they really helped my family and I get through moments like that. And it's stories like that that all of us as team members have, that have this attachment to the company, and it's always there for you. It's there for you when you're hitting your lows, and it's there for you on your highs, and it helps you throughout the whole way. That's why we're all forever indebted to this company.
That's a really good point, meaningful point, because everybody's going to have their rough road at times, and you want to work for a place that's going to be kind of got your back in that challenging time. Well said there. The party is happening. The Fertitta family celebrating what happened back in 1976, what this means to our city is referenced. And of course, Joe and his family continuing to be a part of Station Casinos. This is great. I'm a fan, and I know many of our 8 News Now viewers enjoy a variety of your properties, or they have their own little local place. So, Joe, any parting words that you'd like to leave our viewers with?
No, please come down and check out the fireworks show. At the end of the day, it's for the community. And happy 45th anniversary to Station Casinos and all its amazing team members that are a part of it.
Well, from our 8 News Now team, we wish you and Station Casinos a happy 45th, and thanks so much for your time. It is appreciated.
Thank you as always, Brian. Have a good rest of your day.